Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I know I've spoken about this in the past, and I've said you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a great pair of boots. And I just proved it again today with these. So, I was on eBay. This guy was selling these boots for about, I don't know, 300, 400 bucks. We kind of haggled. We met somewhere in the middle, and I brought these babies home for around 200 and something bucks. So, they're a great pair of boots. They look great. Like I said, on the resale market, sometimes you have a little bit of room to negotiate price, and I did that. I'm glad I did that because the boots didn't fit. These are a 12D, and I usually wear a 12D to a 13D, depending on the manufacturer. Boots are made, they're lasted a little bit different sometimes. So, like Guadalajara, I'm a 12D, and they fit just great. But in this particular pair of boots, a 12D was just way too tight. It's unfortunate because I fell in love with the boots when they came in. I'm not a huge fan of the slant heel, but man, these got me. The one thing that I found interesting was the front, man, of this boot is just crazy. You got that hornback alligator paired together with like the side slash belly cut of that alligator, and it's put together on there like a cap toe, and you can see that, and it's just a very interesting piece of footwear. It's a very solid made boot. Now, I don't have the brand of the boot. For some reason, whoever owned these boots before the guy that sold them to me got them. They kind of scratched out the name of the boot maker on the inside, which is it's kind of odd, but I guess maybe there was an issue there or something. But that doesn't take away from the build quality on these things. Now, these things are made in Mexico. Spoken about that before. There's a lot of great cobblers, man. There's a lot of great boot makers in Mexico, and these boots, they're spot on. I mean, the sole, it's a leather sole. I mean, if the guy did wear them, there is very little wear on those things. The heel cap is practically brand new. And it's funny because American Alligator, you go on a couple of different websites. American Alligator can run from 800 bucks, if you get them at a really good deal, all the way up to 2 grand. And I didn't pay anywhere near that for these pair of boots. And the color is amazing. The build quality is impeccable. On the inside, you have leather lining, and you have a leather insole. Let's see if I can get that shown in there. No, but just trust me when I say that this thing's got a leather insole. And like all reptile boots, you want to make sure that you have a nice shoe tree in there. That way you keep your vamp nice and shaped. And then you also want to make sure that if you do buy a pair of used reptile skin boots, that you condition them as soon as you get them. So I know fall's coming up. Cap toes are a big thing with a lot of guys out there. I like cap toe boots. I like heritage style boots, but I also love cowboy boots. And it's pretty cool that you can kind of pair both mesh together, and you got that nice little cap toe, and you put that on a cowboy boot like this. And then just the style of the American Alligator with the belly, man, I just think it looks great. And this color is I don't know what to call it, like a pecan color, I don't know, but it looks badass. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy these guys. I'm gonna have to go ahead and resell these, but I already have a buyer for them. He's pretty interested when he saw them. I'm actually gonna meet him up today at work, and he's gonna take care of these babies, and he's gonna load them with, in his collection. So until next time, guys, look for the great deals out there. Look for, sellers that are willing to haggle down prices. You don't always have to pay full price when you're on the resale market. I know sometimes you get some outrageously huge numbers, especially like on Tacovas, which I can't understand how anybody would pay, 2 grand or grand for a pair of fucking Python Brady's or whatever they're called, especially with a synthetic shank and a synthetic heel counter. But that's neither here nor there. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys, and until next time, aloha chamos.